You know the fucking vibes today on Dry Slow, brought to you by My Mixtapez. We got Ron Suno in the building.
Banger, Ron Suno in the cut. You know the vibes. Shit, mate.
What's good with you?
What's up, my boy?
Hey, so let me start off. First of all, I seen it on TikTok. I seen IG. Y'all was in traffic.
Yeah. You was in traffic. You talking about recently?
Just the post.
You was lit. You see the shit actively.
I'm definitely, listen.
Yeah, you active. I ain't gonna lie though. That's how we do every day. That's daily.
In the city?
That's daily. And I was in Texas. I was in Houston. That was my
first.
was
in Texas doing?
Mm-hmm. That shit was lit,
can you
though.
describe it? Because if they ain't following you just...
Oh yeah, most definitely. Like Ron Suno, you know the vibes, man. Bronx legend, Bronx native here, you feel me?
SBL.
I know what's going on. SBL takeover, you feel me?
Building.
South Bronx legend. That's what SBL stand for, you feel me? You know what's going on. But yeah, though, you feel me? We was in Texas because we did the feature with Money Man. Shout out to Money Man.
Shout out to Money Man.
Yeah, hell yeah, you feel me? That was a good song. It's called Don't Come Here. It was on my album too, Suno Mode. For me, Suno Mode going crazy right now, so you feel me? That's the banger of the tape. So we just out there, for me. We just going viral. We seen some setties. I'm like, hold on, who that?
Wait. What were they?
Setties. That's what we call them in the Bronx. Yeah,
okay,
yeah, you from the Bronx too,
right? I'm here in New York and I'm breaking down New York lingo. So I don't want to cut you off. But people that's watching, explain that. Listen, it's New York lingo. We gotta tell the world.
Yeah,
we gotta go viral with it. So what is that?
Setties is just like a formulation of females. That's what we call females in the Bronx. You feel me? Everybody got their own term. Like they might say dots, yayas, trees, legs, burgers. We say setty, but shout out to the originators.
Okay.
You know, for me, it's originators.
So you seen them, and you went wild with it.
Yeah, you feel me? Shout. I ain't gonna lie though, it's lit out there in Texas too. Yeah. I ain't know it was lit like that. So
had a good time.
Hell yeah! Shout out to Texas. You feel me? They show love too.
Facts.
They definitely know what's going on.
All right, so you asked me before the show, so where I'm from. All right, so my motto. I'm 34 years old today.
Oh, that's what's up.
My motto is born in the Bronx, made in the Dade. So about 16 years old, I moved to Dade County. I was raised in the Bronx and Soundview.
That's what's up.
Yeah. So it was like 2000 era, all that shit. So
we was in there when it was lit in the Bronx. That's when the Bronx was really lit in the hip hop game.
You feel me? So I moved down there. So my question to you is, where in the Bronx are you from?
I'm from Co-op City, Uptown.
Northeast,
okay. Yeah, Northeast. You feel me? Co-op City. That's by the water and shit like that. Ain't no train stations over there. It's just strictly like buses. You feel me? We got our own. It's like its own island. We got our own police and all that.
Close to City Island.
Yeah, city basically.
Throwing chairs and shit.
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie though. You feel me? Co-op, it's lit over there too. Hold on, Kati, yo.
Talk to me. Coming up there, how was it?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. It's just like every other hood in the Bronx store. You feel me? Just casually, you feel me? Playing ball. You feel me? Smoking, violent with females, lit. You know, tragedy, all that. But what I mainly was going through was like, I was out there, we had our own group and shit like that, feel me? So I was rapping since the age of like 14, feel me? So
is that SBL?
Nah.
Okay.
It was Brotherhood. You feel me? It was called Brotherhood, you feel me? It was like different artists and shit like that. But today is still my, you feel me? They my artists now, you feel me?
Copy.
Shout out to my artists, you feel me? Ruger, G Squeeze, Cheek Moolah, like we was in a group called Brotherhood back then and when Co-op and shit like that, 2014, and in 2022, those my artists, so we now just gonna bring the light back. You feel me? Feel me? So it's gonna be fire. Hell yeah, just bring the guys.
Hell yeah.
So I ain't go loud though. Co-op though, it's just different. Like we just, you feel me? I went to school in my own hood, so everything was just homemade.
You know, I told you when I was there like 2002. So when I came back recently, I seen all the stores and the mall and all that shit. I was like, yo, this shit is lit now.
It's different.
It didn't have that back then. I mean, how old were you in 2002? Shit.
I was 2.
Oh,
yeah, back in 2. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I was mad young. See.
I was outside when he was 2.
Yeah, I was 2. Yeah,
I'm getting over it. Next question.
My son OG.
I gotta ask. Is there a Bronx sneaker? Like, can you wear a sneaker and somebody goes like you go to another bro and say, yeah, he's from the Bronx? Is it like that anymore or not?
If you wear Air Force Ones, you always gonna look like you from the Bronx to me.
Okay.
Like I ain't gonna lie, cause when I grew up I was wearing
Uptown.
Yeah, like that's Uptown. You feel me? That's how it's called. I'm from Uptown.
I'm old. So
yeah, I'm from Uptown. Like, so we just call our shit Uptown. So you feel me?
So question:
Uptown niggas used to wear that.
If a shorty pull up on you and she got black Uptowns.
Oh.
What does that mean?
That means she dangerous. Don't stop.
It really was?
The black nasty, yeah. The black denims, yeah. No funny shit. The black venoms.
But if she's bad, like, are you gonna take the risk?
I'm gonna take the risk because for me, I like that toxic energy that she's bringing to the table. No funny shit.
Yeah, we went all over New York asking about the black Uptown question.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie though. That shit's real though. That shit's real. You can't trust a girl that way though.
It's a setup, I think. I call it a lick.
It's a lick, you know. She might be, she's trying to line you like a, hold on,
Listen, I got a question now. And I need an honest answer.
Yeah, most definitely.
An honest answer. 2 years ago, you won Adam, right?
Yeah.
On No Jumpin', you said you were the only Bronx drill artist at that time, and you were the first Bronx drill artist. Do you still consider? I mean, I want an honest answer.
Yeah. I see. Because you understand, like, when I said that, a lot of people took it in a different situation. Like,
right. That's why I want an honest answer.
Yeah,
break it down.
Yeah, most definitely. Like, when I say Bronx drill, I ain't talking about Bronx hip-hop, yo. Because a lot of rappers that was in the Bronx was doing hip-hop, you feel me? Or they was talking rap. Like, it's rap. But drill is a different genre. Like, that's, like, specifically, like, our BPM, our tempo, the dancing. Like, it's just a new lane that people now do, you feel me? And it's a new wave. So I feel like that's when I started it, for me, for Bronx, because that's when Brooklyn was doing it.
Right.
And when I was in the Bronx doing, for me, Bronx drill,
right,
it was no features in the Bronx that I was able to, you know what I mean?
Right.
So I
was fighting hard.
Yeah, that's why I was doing Brooklyn features. That's why I was doing Brooklyn features. I ain't know no artists in it. And nobody was rap. Yo, bro, Word of My Mother, Gangsta, bro. I respect all the new rappers because y'all came out of nowhere and start rapping. Where these bars come from.
Right.
Where these bars come from. Because that's crazy. They wasn't rapping when I was rapping. So it's like, these niggas, they come prepared. They got a lot of raps.
Right.
These niggas doing their thing. Shout out to everybody that's rapping.
Right.
That's putting on for the Bronx.
It's just having fun. For the BX. Listen.
Yeah.
I argue with everybody all over the world and I say hip-hop started in the Bronx.
Facts. It did though.
It's a factual fucking fact.
Now you go Google that.
There's no fucking other fucking fact of that besides hip hop start. And they get mad. I walk with my chest. Look at one day over there. He's you see, they get mad tight when I say it, bro.
Fact,
but
though,
you know, Google GTS, Google that shit.
Though, man.
Google that shit.
It's crazy though. Bronx, we got the source though, and I want to say that too, cause like Bronx be the reason why like a lot of industry rappers, for me, getting away with the dancing too, like. Yeah. Sturdy, you feel me? Like, I ain't gonna lie, I started.
We just learned sturdy.
Yeah, I started that.
You started sturdy?
Yeah, I been dancing for a while long, I ain't gonna lie. I used to do skits dancing, no funny shit.
So that's what we getting into next. So if they don't know, you was the skit comedy guy before the hip hop.
I ain't gonna lie, you wanna know some real shit. I was rapping before I did skits though.
Okay.
Like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm just a funny nigga. So I was rapping and I was using skits to get my shit lit. At first, you feel me? Because my man's right there, Max. He the one that implemented me that I was like, yo, you funny, why you don't use that as a way to, for me, like, start that as a career, you feel me? And I did that, and then when I did it, I fell in love with it, you heard? Because I found something that I never thought that I would be able to do and keep it consistently going, so it was like another way of rap, so I was like, damn, like, fuck it, I'm gonna do comedy and rap, you feel me? So that's why I just ran with it, you feel me? Like, fuck it, I'm funny.
Yeah, and go with it.
Yeah, but at first, you know, I had that part, like, no, I want to be a rapper at first, you feel me? Like, after being a comedian, understanding like being yourself and just being who you want to be, like, bro, nobody can stop you from being yourself. So,
I mean, you gotta find a way to like stand out as a hip hop artist. I believe just hip hop in general. Like I was talking to my bro. I said when I started the show 6 years ago as a podcast host, I did it the way French Montana did it. French Montana did the Coke Waves. Remember the DVDs? I don't know if you too young for that.
Yeah, so if I remember the Coke Waves.
Okay, so. My brother was a rapper. So I said, yo, we should start a podcast, talk shit, and then we'll just promote your music there on that type of shit. I mean, you know, he's not here today. He's not doing the podcast, but, you know, that's the same mentality. So you got to find a way to stand out in order for it, to pop. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you're going to be able, you know, whatever way possible.
Yeah, most definitely, though. That's a fact, though.
So what was the most viral comedy skit you had? Explain it. What were you doing? What went viral?
The Weave Challenge. The Weave Challenge, that's when I was like going up to different people in town squares. Like different, like it was even just town squares, it was just everywhere in New York. Like I was like Weave, like you feel me, just squaring up with them and shit. And that's what started my characteristic of just me being funny.
Explain what's Weave, because some people may not know.
Yeah. So like Weave is like, it's like an animation I did, like you feel me, just going up to people, but it's like a determination like of me saying like, I'm weaving all the negativity in life. I'm weaving all the bullshit. Right. Just weaving anything that come to you. So I use that term for the kids to make it sure, like, yo, like you could, I ain't just keep away from negativity and stay positive, but you don't gotta swing, weave. You feel me? So I'm going up to people doing the opposite of swinging. So that was just getting people mad confused. Like, why he weaving? And I'm not even punching him. So that's what was like a whole challenge, like weaving to see if they would hit you.
Were you honestly walking up to people and not saying, hey, this is a skit before that? Or you were just doing it?
That's real. Like, that's real. And it's people that, I ain't gonna, I'm never gonna forget this. Shout out to my son that was from Brownsville. That came up to me like,
Brownsville. We were talking about Brownsville.
He said, I'm from Brownsville. Because I ran down on him. I'm like, weave. And he backed out, knife, whatever he backed out. I ain't gonna say his name. But
Yeah.
That's like,
listen,
Nah,
1 out of 100, somebody had to really.
Nah, it was a prank though, so you feel me? It was all love though, but after that, I tell him like, yo, funny, I ain't gonna lie, I was just trying to be funny.
I think you're smart doing it in Times Square because nobody gonna let off. So you do it in the hood.
I did it in the hood too though. That's what yo, bro.
You did it in the hood without telling somebody this is a prank for real?
Nah, you know what it is though? I'll do it. But as soon as they get a reaction, I'll tell them like, yo, you feel me? But you always gotta let them know, you feel me? Because then if you keep running with it, of course a nigga gonna be like, yo, he trying like, cause you got, yo.
But it worked. It fucking worked, bro. It fucking worked. You had something. Like, did you sit and think about it, or you just went outside and ran it?
You said what?
Like, did you like before doing all that? Like, was there like a blueprint? Say, I'm gonna go outside and I'm gonna do it, or you just said one day, yo, let's try this, boom, and you did it.
Nah, you know what it was? It was like me personally, like I was in school. And it was one day I was in class, and I go loud though, like I was talking to the teacher, like, and she we was throwing. You know what's funny though? Fuck talking me to the teacher. We was throwing shit at each other. You feel me?
Yeah.
I was like weave. You feel me?
Moving, yeah.
And I got kicked out, you heard? Because we was throwing shit. So I got tight. I'm like, I'm about to make this a challenge. Like, you feel me? I was trying to be funny though, you heard? I'm like, I'm about to make this a weave challenge. I'm weaving shit.
Right.
I did that when I went home that same day. I went live on my crib, like talking about weave, and it started from me going live, and people on the live were jacking it. You feel
Is that Facebook Live or Instagram
Facebook Live, you feel me?
Facebook.
And that's when I went to school the next day. Did it in the school.
Yeah.
I did the weed challenge in the school. The first time I did the weed challenge was inside Truman. So then I did that. Then I did it outside. You feel me? Then I just had different series of me doing that. Yeah, you feel me? Hell yeah. Different rappers was just tapping it.
Is Facebook still popping or no? Nobody uses Facebook no more. Give me the truth. Break down, because I want to know social medias and all that.
Yeah, I feel like Facebook is washed down. Like,
yeah.
I feel like Facebook for more family now.
Ooh, I said my notes. I'm like, because I use Facebook, but it's like for family and you show off your girl and all that, type shit.
Yeah, it's more so like for family. Like I feel like when you have Facebook, they know your personal life. Like they know what's going on with you.
Right.
Beyond just social media. Like,
yeah.
That's beyond. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm taking notes. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
I'm trying to get all the social medias popping.
Yeah, that's a fact. You know what's really lit? TikTok.
That's why I seen your shit where you was.
Yeah, feel me? Yeah, because TikTok. That's
what kids put me on.
Yeah, how kids. You feel me? That's a fact. They tune in. You feel me? They know what's going on.
My stepson is 13. My son is 11, and my daughter's 9. My stepson getting sturdy in the house to music, bro.
It's over.
He never left Dade County.
And he probably the sturdiest in his school. I go lie, it's different now, yo. It's different. Like, I don't know. These kids is mad advanced.
They're going crazy.
That's a fact.
YouTube and Blackberries. 12 years old.
That's a fact. I remember the Blackberry era though. I ain't gonna lie. That was lit. You feel me? That was when that was. Call that.
Nah, I always had an iPhone before iPhone was a sidekick.
Yeah, you could call that the iPhone
sidekick?
back then. Yeah, sidekick. I ain't have that though. That's when niggas had aim and shit. I wasn't really on that.
You know about aim?
Yeah. I said Dusty.
Everybody's over here.
Dusty there. Man, fever. Hold on. Nah, I need a fever. So go crazy.
No, we just interviewed Dusty yesterday.
Oh, I say that. Oh, yeah, I must tune into that too. You know,
we're everywhere.
I'm gonna watch that.
Who's your biggest influence as a rapper?
You know how that shit go. It's gonna be the same niggas that everybody say.
Who?
Like Lil Wayne, 50.
Nobody from the Bronx?
From the Bronx.
Who's your favorite Bronx artist?
Like it gotta be now. Or
doesn't matter. Whoever the fuck.
Bronx artist. I say my guys, you heard? My guys, yeah, because you know what it is. That's raw. Like it's raw talent. Like when you hear shit that come from like the streets and what they really feel, that's way better than when it's watered down. Right. You know what I'm trying to say? So I'm always fuck with the members, you heard?
Right.
How you SBL the label. Gangster.
That's okay. I fuck with it. Though. Keep it in the family. It is what it is.
Hell yeah.
What made you like say fuck it, bro? Like I'm gonna go hard on this rap shit and this is gonna be it. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, it's just cause I got a lot to say. It's different when you don't got nothing to say. Like when it's music, it's like a story behind this shit. Like you got your own story. Everybody got their own lane. So with me, I got my own story. I got my own words and where I'm trying to go with this music shit. What I'm trying to take over. So with me, I feel like with my music and me being funny, I got a lot of shit to talk about. You feel me? So
Right.
that's why I feel like I should always keep the music shit in front of me.
And you keep it real.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's real. You know, both sides, not just like, oh, I'm tough guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hell yeah, I like to have fun. You're always about having fun. You feel me? 'Cause you
Right.
only live once.
And you keep your doors open with that.
Hell yeah, you feel me? I don't really like closed doors.
17 years old, you was dropping bars, dropping freestyles and all that. You still nice with the bars? Don't lie.
Nah, yeah, cause you know nowadays it's different now. You gotta
Yeah.
just keep up with the flows and shit. But I always keep up with the bars. Always, even with the flows I got now, I still be having bars in my songs.
I hear them, but do you have like shit now that's recorded that you just don't put out because it's not drill? But you got some like
That's a fact. Yeah, that's just come with just being an artist. I feel like as an artist, you should always have music that you could always just have fun with. You feel me? Because you don't want to keep doing the same thing. You
right.
For me, you want to keep doing the same thing.
So you had very big features on Swag Like Mike.
Yeah, Swag Like Mike. I had Blueface. Shout out to Blueface. I think I had Chef G, Free Chef G. I had DDG, Smooth L. There's a couple people on Swag Like Mike. That's a fact. And that's when it was like 2020, before the pandemic.
That's what was the comedy skit man. Was that the help with those connections, or is it more? How did you get those features?
For Smooth L, shout out to my son Smooth L. He got the same birthday as my daughter. It was just a coincidence. It was his birthday, you feel me? And I was in Cali when he was in Cali, you know what I'm trying to say? So we was just out there at the same time. And we linked up through that. For me, I said happy birthday to him, and he said happy birthday to my daughter. I linked up with him. We did the song. It was organic. And we're on Blueface, you feel me? It was through his manager, you feel me? His management. I met his manager or whatever, and his manager put me on the Blueface, and then we went out there to Cali.
Organic, girl?
Yeah, also in Cali too. You feel me? So yeah. Oh, I ain't gonna lie. Most of the features in Cali is on DDG.
Cali?
Yeah, DDG.
A lot of niggas out of town, when you go out of town,
Yeah.
they show the love.
They show love because that's a fact because it's artists in New York. Yeah, that shit is crazy though. That's a fact. So like most of the songs I did in Cali was in Swag Like Mike. So only feature that I did in New York that was like really on is Chef G, and I was in Brooklyn for me. So
that was lit.
Yeah, that was lit. For me, we got like 2-3 mil.
Bet. When you go to the studio, what's a must? Like you need that. You need that to record.
Za is need the Za, and you gotta have the gas with you. I smoke Za.
Yeah,
you gotta have the gas with you. Like I always gotta, and I have a baddie with me.
A baddie.
I had a baddie with me for motivation.
Za and baddie.
So when I rap, I know I'm rapping. I know if she don't jack it, it's not it. She's like, ooh, I don't like it.
So here, this is the best combo. What if the baddie comes through with the Za?
It's over. She coming with me for the night.
That's a platinum hit, huh?
She coming with me for the night. I'm ending the night with her. I ain't gonna lie. I'm staying the night. Pour the lean in a spine. It's over. That's a fact.
Your drill music is not so dark, I want to say. It's more like it's a party.
That's a fact.
It's a party. Do you do it intentionally or
that's
you go
me.
with the flow?
That's me. I ain't gonna lie. That's just me though. Like for me, I feel like that's just me organically. Like with drill now, you know, I don't take it away from anybody, but like I don't really like talk about like dissing people and shit like that because I feel like a lot of people be dissing dead people and the dead people can't speak back.
Right.
You feel me? So what you think? You Harry Potter? For me, you gotta tell how you gonna talk about dead people and then we can't talk back.
Right.
Nah, but I respect it though, you feel me? Because everybody got their own way of expressing how they feel. But me personally, I'm in my own lane. So when I talk about music and shit like that, I like to talk about shit that I know that's like
Lit.
for me more lit. Like you feel me? Because
yeah.
I don't want to be down. I don't want to go through nothing. Like for me, so I like having fun. You feel me? Like why would I want to go through something and have conflict? You feel me? I always want to just stay away from shit.
Now I think also you're onto something without knowing it. So I believe that you're building a new drill genre, but ever since the mayor in New York called out all that drill hate, like I think now you can create something where he has to think about it. Not like
think about it.
Oh, he's not. You know, this guy right here is
not
not
necessarily for me to talk about drill, but it's in the lane.
So you might not know it, but
that's a fact though. And that's what I'm really trying to do. And I want people to understand that. But that's a way that you gotta get to know because it just takes time for everybody to understand. Like for me, it take time.
So. We said it a couple times, but explain to the world, New York lingo, what is sturdy?
Sturdy is knowing how to move your body. You gotta know how to move your legs, your arms, your hips, everything. Like that's being sturdy. Like, it don't got nothing to do with your legs. Like, it gotta be your whole body. Like, when you sturdy, your whole body's sturdy. Like, you on the floor, you can't keep up with it. Like, no funny shit. So.
Bronx got a lot of drill samples. What's your dream sample? Like, you get something clear to put it out in the public.
But I go like, I got samples that I put out that I jack. You know?
But you haven't got them clear?
Nah, that I put out that's on my tape. Like, you feel me?
That's what I'm saying. So I want to know something that's gonna be, that's gonna get hard to get cleared.
That's a good like anything that's Michael Jackson not getting cleared. You know that.
Oof.
But that be the fire ones though,
yeah.
Them shit's not getting cleared.
Michael or like Drake, right?
Yeah, like Michael or Foot. Nah, that shit getting cleared. You're not even gonna change that.
Which one?
I'm not even gonna tell it. They might see that. They might say, "Oh, yo, let's do it." Or it be so shit.
They're gonna reject the bag after we say
I ain't gonna lie,
it.
we need that. We need that. No kizzy though. No funny shit. We need that song.
Who's your? Oh, hold on. First of all, one night. One night. Had the snipes been up since you've been on the viral scene?
You said what?
You said it, not me. I'm butchering it. It says, have the snipes been up since you've been on the viral scene? Snipes. That's a Bronx term, no?
When I said Von Suno, they call me the sniper. I'm smack.
He said I'm smack.
Oh yeah, sniper.
So that's another lingo. Is that a Bronx lingo or is that a New York lingo?
Nah, I feel like honestly it could be a New York lingo because I hear a lot of niggas say that in New York now. You feel me? So I feel like it originated with me and my guys. I be saying that with the gang. Like I'm like I be sniping.
Yeah,
sniping mean like you kill. Like you with a girl. You caught the body, like, you feel me? You just snipe that. Like, all sooner they call me the
You know when the first time I heard that, honestly?
You heard that?
French said he's the number one sniper.
I ain't gonna lie, and that might be some bullshit too, yeah.
That's what Listen, I'm heavy in hip hop. So
I ain't gonna shout the first thing. I ain't gonna lie though, that's a fact.
And he said it because he's number one sniper because he got a Kardashian.
He's sniping. That's sniping.
Call of Duty type shit.
I ain't gonna lie, that's quick scope right there.
It's quick scope.
I ain't gonna lie, that's his prestige is all time high right now.
DCH.
Don't come here, don't crazy.
Dope fucking collab.
Yeah, don't come here. Like that's a fact. That's the anthem. That's what I'm trying to make as my anthem. Everybody got their own anthem. You feel me?
So that's the number one.
That's my anthem. Don't come here because I feel like it don't just matter like me. You know?
Right.
Anybody that got a hood, they got a hood. Like you ain't from here, don't come here. Like
right.
Whatever hood they got, they can set that tone for their hood. Like for me, if we're not from this block, that's my block. You know what I mean?
Check in and turn around.
And I keep the family closer because then now people that's from this side, they're gonna know this is where we rock.
Right.
It's our unity.
Right.
It's just like an anthem, so that's why I jack. For me, so.
Grabber.
Yeah, grabber. For me, that's what I smoke.
Grabber.
That's what I smoke. Yeah, grabber only, no backwards. You bugging. Now shout the backwards. They might. You know, give me a collab one day. We
need that.
Yeah, shout the backwards. That's a fact.
Sign? You sign yet?
I mean, Empire, I got the distribution. You for me?
How's that going?
How it good?
Yeah.
Shout to Empire. Shout to Gazi.
Shout out to Gazi. Is it dope? Is we living good?
I love it.
Eating?
Lie, for me. I'm loving it. I ain't gonna lie. You know what made me feel good? Because you could be yourself.
Yeah.
For me, a lot of labels. You feel me? You sign. You under them. You can't get out of there. Get out of there.
Chain and Ball Records.
Yeah, it's over. You feel me? You even a chain, but I feel like with Empire, they let you be you. You free. Shout out to Empire for that.
Bad. What's hood rich to you? Not rich, hood rich.
Hood rich is being able to financially take care of yourself, but not everybody yet. You feel me? That's hood rich. Like you rich, but not rich to put everybody else
on.
Yeah, that's hood rich.
Copy. They say New York women are not easy to deal with.
They not.
And they tough.
They are.
You agree with that? You answered it before. He said, yo, straight up.
Nah, because it's like New York, girls got pride.
Right.
They got something to prove out here in New York. Like, everybody, though, even the niggas. So it's like New York, we move our egos up. Like, we move our chest high. You got a girl like that in New York?
Yeah.
You can't keep her.
I mean, you've been everywhere. Would you prefer a New York girl to, like, close out with?
I can't even say that because I don't want no New York girl think I'm trying to disrespectful. Like, listen. I can't even do girlfriends right now.
Craziest New York girl story. He laughed.
Yo, shit, recently.
Well, go ahead, break it.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Let me think about the craziest time. Yo, I was with some girl. I was on her doonies, and she wouldn't leave. Like, cause I was like, I'm about to go. Cause I realistically had to leave though.
Right.
I had to go for me make some money and shit like that.
She thought you were capping?
Yeah, she like, I'm not leaving.
Oh, shit.
I was like, I gotta get you out of here.
All right.
She's like, I came 2 hours. I said, damn, like I'll pay your way out of here. Like,
Right,
you gotta
right,
go home. She's like, I'm not going nowhere. So I felt crazy mentally. Like, what I'm supposed to do there? Like,
Right.
yo.
You can't call the cops.
You stuck to me? Like, yo, you glued to me? Like, I'm like, you sitchy? Like, what's going on? Like, you Jackie? Like, what's going on?
How'd you get off?
I was scared. Like, I was like, how? I would never get away from her, but.
How'd you get out?
Long story. It's just like, you know, you just gotta be respectful. Like, please, you gotta pray. Like,
You talk to Jesus?
Yeah, just chill. Just chill. Like, oh, bro, don't just all right, you always gotta be calm. Like, just relax, bro. Sometimes they don't never want to leave. Nah, for sure. Yeah.
Would you?
I won't say too much. You might like watch it. Yeah.
Would you pay to get her out if you had to? I mean, there's not much you could do.
Hell yeah.
If she's stuck, like
you know, I hate paying for shit. I don't like going on dates. I don't do dates.
That was my next question. So you going on a first date? What's a make or break? Like you walk into the day and boom. Don't say Black Air Forces. We talked about that.
Yeah, let me tell you a date. Let me tell you my date first though.
Go ahead.
If I go on a date game, one of my dads, we going to the studio or we going to like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, we might go to my crib. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I don't like going on dates.
Nowhere.
Nah, I don't be checking. You know what it is though? We get Uber Eats and shit like that. Hell yeah.
So you ain't never took like a female like on some fancy type shit or none of that?
Nah, you know what it is though? I be feeling like I like dates and stuff like that. But I ain't gonna lie. Yo, bro, me, bro. I'm mad paranoid. No funny stuff, right? I ain't gonna lie. I'm not.
But that's what you're supposed to. You're supposed to.
Wow, you. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Look at my
I be feeling like
look at my teeth.
I'm outside, bro. Like,
yeah.
Bro, it's shit too much going on as an artist.
Right.
Like real niggas.
You gotta go outside. Like
as an artist though, like you feel me? And if a girl don't understand as an artist, like
can't be with
I'm
me.
taking a risk going on this date with you. Like, and you gotta like you feel me? As a rapper, you gotta work with security. A lot of girls expect you to go on a date with them just off rip. Like,
no.
Yo, right now, let's go. Let's go on a date. Like, what you talking about? Like, what if I go on a date with you and I can't even like move how I want to move?
Right.
Bugging.
Right. And City Islands a no go too?
Like if I ain't gonna lie, you know what's funny though? I'll go on a date for some gang shit though.
Yeah.
That's some real nigga shit. Like if I got gang with me, and the girl,
we going.
Yeah, if girls with us, that's considered a date. Yeah. 1-on-1 though.
She gotta be special, yo. She gotta be special.
She gotta be Rihanna. She gotta be
Kardashian.
Some different,
a major snipe.
Yo, like you heard, like no crazy, like saying that is gonna make that. I'm making that risk.
Listen, you got 2 features. Anyone you want. Doesn't matter what genre, rock, hip hop, salsa, doesn't matter what it is. 1 dead, 1 alive. Who would you pick for each?
First, I'm gonna say Justin Bieber, and 2, I'm gonna say Barack Obama. Cause I'm gonna be the first nigga in the world with a song with a president.
You know none of those are dead, right? I said 1 alive, 1 dead.
Oh,
but those was good 2 alive.
I said Abraham Lincoln and Justin Bieber. Cause I need something with a president. You get a president verse? You get the president verse?
Would you write it for him?
I'll write it, yo, bro.
Yo, imagine Abe Lincoln on a drill.
Bro, you gonna be the first drill, yo, bro. Imagine that. Imagine you get down. I'm not even gonna give nobody no ideas.
But a throwback and a top hat.
Yo, bro, don't even talk too much about this idea.
No, this is stamped. This is stamped. So y'all steal any of this shit? Like,
yo, bro,
you owe us credit.
Bro. No cap, bro. No cap.
The whole Bronx. Shout out to the Bronx.
Shout out to the Bronx. Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you.
On some serious shit, I want to tell you that you have done very well and moving correctly in this music industry. The whole thing that's going on with everything, you changed some people's perspectives on drill. You're a genuine dude. Like, you know, it means a lot. Yeah, I'm saying as an old dude because, you know, a lot of people on the outside looking in think that it's just as, you know, kill type shit. You know, and you do show the positive, good, happy side of it. And I watched a couple of your interviews and like, you know, you came off as like, yo, I can't come off funny because then they're going to think I'm soft and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? But you did very well balancing the whole fucking thing and you made a career out of it and it's awesome, bro.
And one thing I want to say too, bro, like, I grew up so much, I feel like nowadays you can just be yourself regardless of what people think of you too.
Right.
So now that's one thing I learned. Like,
right.
I mean, no matter what you do, you feel me? And nobody can stop you from being you, gangster.
Right.
Hell yeah.
And you were Empire. So Empire lets you be you.
That's a fact, you feel me? And you build, you feel me? You start with 1 brick, then you make a mansion.
It's
a fact.
The show is called Drive Slow by My Mixtapes.
That's a fact.
Do you remember listening to My Mixtapes ever?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That's when Lil Wayne. I would listen to Soulja Boy too. You heard?
Yeah.
Soulja Boy. For me, that's a fact. So that era, I would listen to Soulja Boy. My mixtapes.
Okay.
And shit like
I
that.
just want to make sure you know who My Mixtapes is. You're
Of
just not here.
course, you for me. A lot of people don't know what's going on.
Okay.
For me, they too young for that. But
Right.
listen, I'm outside every day. Ain't gonna lie.
Copy.
Niggas don't know about that.
So the show is called Drive Slow.
Nah,
You
Drive
coming down
Slow.
the Cross Bronx, 2 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
See, you didn't think I know what the Cross Bronx is, right?
Oh yeah, that's a fact.
You coming home?
Expressway.
Yeah. You coming home, driving slow, 2 a.m. What's the first track you're gonna put on coming home on that 2 a.m. drive?
What they gonna say?
Huh?
Featuring Zay Munna, free Zay Munna. It's a fact. That song go crazy.
Y'all go listen to that. Message to the youth.
One thing I say is create your own lane. That's a fact. When you create your own lane, it stop you from being able to like, not so being able to just stop you create your own shit. You able to control your own shit. So
Yeah.
that's a fact. When you follow other trends, you gotta keep up with the trends. So when you create it, you able to control it.
Copy. Shout outs to anybody, everybody, whoever it is. If it's not nobody, it's not nobody. If it is everybody, it's everybody. But list them. Go ahead with the shout outs.
Shout out to I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to all the delis that got good sandwiches. Decent, bro. I ain't gonna
Hey,
lie.
so over here, look, my guy needs a chopped cheese.
Me too, bro.
He said me too, but he's never had one.
What you mean, bro?
Yeah,
Oh, you never.
he's never.
Oh, you look like you always eat a chopped cheese. Where you from, bro?
Atlanta.
Damn, bro, that's fucked up, bro. And it's sad because you know what it is. That's some shit that you need on your daily.
You know how
meal.
you know how I got my girl to fall in love with me? She's from Dade County.
You made her chopped cheese.
I mean her fire ass.
Yo, what you put in the chopped cheese? Barbecue? Don't.
I put the generic shit.
What you put? You
Yeah.
put sazon or salt?
Yeah, no, I put
Sazon or salt?
adobo, a little bit of adobo,
Uh-huh.
and a little bit of. I put 50-50.
See, that's how I know you from the Bronx. Cause you gotta put both. You gotta
See,
put.
but it's
feel me?
50-50, right?
Yeah, you gotta put because niggas be scared to.
They because they be over seasoning.
I don't even want salt and pepper. I just want sazon or adobo.
See,
You bugging.
hey, I've been telling them all. Am I from New York for real?
Nah, that's a fact. I ain't gonna lie. My son from New York. Ain't from the Bronx.
He questioned me. He questioned
I ain't from the
me.
Bronx. I ain't gonna lie. Wait, they not judging from the Bronx?
Huh?
They
No,
not,
I am from the Bronx,
But they not
I've been
saying
gone.
that- they not giving you
Nah,
that vibe?
I've been gone for a long time.
so you gotta get
yeah,
nah,
but I tell me it's
it sounds like
in
you
the
hip
blood.
though.
Listen,
And
tell me it's in the blood.
I ain't gonna lie though. You feel me? Got the eye right there. I got the eye right here too though. You know? Some Bronx shit. I don't know what's going on. My son's some Bronx nigga. I ain't gonna lie.
Listen, I was raised in. I went to IS 174. I went to Columbus for a little bit.
Oh yeah, I know what's going. Yeah, that's a fact. That's right by the.
I was everywhere.
Yeah, that's by the trenches.
So, but listen, I just want to thank you for coming on. It's Drive Slow, My Mixtapes. Keep fucking up shit. Next time you do some wild shit, tag My Mixtapes.
That's a fact.
Just tag us.
And make sure you post. You
Oh, hey,
sure
you heard?
post.
You heard?
That's a fact. Don't play. Stay. You feel me?
We out.
Let's do it.
Sturdy for the night. It's lit.
Gang.